The second requirement when you have a qualifying stock redemption is the redemption has to be substantially disproportionate. That means that after the redemption, the shareholders' interest in the company must have declined by at least 20%, and after the redemption, the shareholder owns less than 50% of the company. Look at a couple of examples. Pre-redemption, let's say my stockholder owns 90% of the company. In the first two cases, that's the situation, owns 90% of the company. First example, we redeem 85 shares. That means after the redemption, the shareholder owns 5 shares, which is 1/3 of the company. Where did I get 1/3 from? Pre-redemption, 90 shares is 90% of the company. That means there's another 10 shares someplace. After the redemption, I own 5, somebody else still owns 10, I own 1/3 of the company. Did I reduce my ownership percentage by at least 20%? Yes, I did. 20% of 90% is equal to 18. I dropped my ownership percentage by more than 50%, so I'm clean in that regard. Do I own less than 50% of the company after the redemption? Yes, I do. That's going to be a qualifying stock redemption. In the second example, instead of 85 shares, I give up 75. I'm still going to meet the 20% reduction test, but after the redemption, I own 15 shares, somebody else owns 10. That means I own 60% of the company, which is not less than 50. I'm not going to have a qualifying redemption in that case. In the third example, let's assume I start with 50 shares instead of 90. Redeem 10. After the redemption, I own less than 50% of the company, so I'm clean on that test, but I haven't reduced my ownership percentage by at least 20%.